here is a graph of y equals cos x. So this is a graph of y equals cos x. And we need to sketch the graphs of y equals cos of x plus 90 degrees, y equals 2 cos x, and y equals cos 2x. So the graph of cos x, I drew it again, and then to go on to work out what the graph of cos x plus 90 degree would look like. So then if I were to try and plot some points, well, just to make it very easy. So if you have x is 0 degrees, then y would be cos 90 degrees, because 0 plus 90, that's 90, okay? So that would be 0, because cos 90 is 0. And then if you have x is 90 degrees, notice y becomes cos of 180 degrees, which is minus 1. And if you have x is minus 90 degrees, only then y is cos 0 degrees, and that equals 1. So we are going to plot these 3 points, and that will help us understand how the graph of y equals cos x, this line, how is it going to move? So then what you see is you have these 3 points. So what you realize is the graph is actually going to shift left. So that is what it would look like, y equal to cos x plus 90 degrees. For the next bit, that is 2 cos x, once again, if I were to plot the points, if you have x is 0 degrees, then y would be 2 times cos 0, that's 2, because cos 0 is 1. X is 90 degrees, then y is 0 degrees. If x is 180 degrees, then y would be minus 2, because cos 180 degrees is minus 1. So minus 2. So what happens is it stretches the graph from minus 2 to 2. So then let's put in the points. What you see is minus 2, and then you have 90 and 0, and once again 180 and minus 2. So the graph would look like this. That's the graph of y equals 2 cos x. The third bit, y equals cos 2x, you see if you have x 0, y is also would be 0, because 2 times 0 is 0, that's 1. X is 90 degrees, y is minus 1. 2 times 90 is 180, so y is minus 1. If x is 45 degrees, here we need to do that, because then cos y becomes 2 times 45, that's cos 90, and that is 0. So if you plot these 3 points, then we can say that this is what the graph of y equals cos 2x would be.